Want what you can do, as you cannot do what you want. Learning never exhausts the mind. The smallest feline is a masterpiece. Art is never finished, only abandoned. The knowledge of all things is possible. I love those who can smile in trouble. The deeper the feeling, the greater the pain. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. The painter has the universe in his mind and hands. It is easier to resist at the beginning than at the end. Nothing can be loved or hated unless it is first understood. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. I thought I was learning to live. I was only learning to die. One can have no smaller or greater mastery than mastery of oneself. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so life well used brings happy death. Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. The function of muscle is to pull and not to push, except in the case of the genitals and the tongue. Painting is poetry that is seen rather than felt, and poetry is painting that is felt rather than seen. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, those who do not see. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Being willing is not enough, we must do. A painter should begin every canvas with a wash of black, because all things in nature are dark except where exposed by the light. It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. Once you have tasted flight, you will forever walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward, for there you have been, and there you will always long to return. I have from an early age abjured the use of meat, and the time will come when men such as I will look upon the murder of animals as they now look upon the murder of men. Principles for the development of a complete mind. Study the science of art. Study the art of science. Develop your senses, especially learn how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else. One has no right to love or hate anything if one has not acquired a thorough knowledge of its nature. Great love springs from great knowledge of the beloved object, and if you know it but little, you will be able to love it only a little or not at all. I love those who can smile in trouble, who can gather strength from distress and grow brave by reflection. 'Tis the business of little minds to shrink, but they whose heart is firm, and whose conscience approves their conduct, will pursue their principles unto death. If you are alone, you belong entirely to yourself. If you are accompanied by even one companion, you belong only half to yourself, or even less in proportion to the thoughtlessness of his conduct. And if you have more than one companion, you will fall more deeply into the same plight. You will never have a greater or lesser dominion than that over yourself. The height of a man's success is gauged by his self-mastery, the depth of his failure by his self-abandonment. And this law is the expression of eternal justice. He who cannot establish dominion over himself will have no dominion over others.